Welcome to Unforeseen Circumstances 4. What can I say? What can I say? I'm sorry. Honestly, I managed to get some excuses out of the way. I did some work and then I got lumbered into painting as soon as I got home from work. And then I did the finishing touches on the map, which was basically done. And then I just finished that bit more because I noticed a couple of things that stood out. And then by the time I was actually going to do it, you were actually going to get the video today. You really were. But one thing happened. On top of all those things, one thing happened. I was already low on time, but this video, it was done. I recorded it, but what happened is this little thing. I somehow, because that's the only complaint with this type of headset, or main complaint at least, is you can very easily click that on and off without noticing. And as you can see, you probably couldn't hear me on some of those bits, I'm not sure, but basically you can click that on and off very, very easily. And I basically did a video showing the map as it was finished. It was 42 minutes long. And then when I finished the video, I went to go double click on the file that was finished and make sure that it was okay. There was no sound. You could hear the Warcraft 3 sound, but you couldn't hear me. So the 42 minutes that I spent explaining everything didn't go onto the video. So, whoa! That was owned. That was proper self-ownage right there. Serious self-ownage. So, but I mean, I had to had it done because I've already said this in some of my other videos, and some other people know, some people don't. But basically, if I render and I want to render in good quality, like 1080p, it takes 4 times the length. So that would have been 40 minutes. So 4 lots of 40 minutes. But basically, I wouldn't have been too happy with that anyway. In an ideal world, I would say 40 minutes is too long. And I went through that quickly. It is a big map. It is a lot of explaining. But I've done one run through. So the next time I do it, which will be tomorrow, you will get it tomorrow. You are gonna get it tomorrow. That's why I didn't promise anything yesterday. I can't promise anything. I'm still not promising anything, but you will definitely get the map tomorrow, I'll tell you. Unless anything else happens. But it shouldn't do. So yeah. That 40-minute video is too long anyway. I want to try and keep it 20 to 30 minutes. I mean, I will go as fast as I can, but it takes a while to go through. But I can't imagine it should take 30 minutes. That's too long, 40 minutes. So it's a good guide, but it shouldn't be that long. I don't want it to be that long. I want it to be short and snappy, but a lot of stuff needs to be explained. I'm just going to have to try and do it in such a way that you get the gist of it without me having to go overboard, because a lot of it, if I really explain that map, all the little bits and bobs in it, and really went through it to try and teach someone how to properly use it would take a long time. It's not actually that difficult. It's really the whole idea is it's simple to use. It is simple to use, but it takes a bit of practice. You need to get used to it, and then it suddenly becomes crystal clear. So, yeah, you're gonna have to wait one more day for that, because I would not have the time. It's not helping that I'm doing my long hours at work this week, because I do alternate shifts. So I'm doing longer hours, and then I'm getting back painting, then I'm getting up onto this, and then finding out that I've got to spend like an hour or so finishing off the map that bit more, because it just definitely needed a couple more touches. There were a couple of things that had to be removed and put back in. So then when I got around to recording, almost an hour didn't get recorded. Safe to say that certain things have hindered the release of this map, but it will happen along with the guide. Depending on how well things go tomorrow, I will ideally have the hotkey guide as well. But with rendering and anything else that could crop up tomorrow, you should definitely have the map itself and the video guide telling you how to do it, and then I can do the hotkey guide maybe the next day or the day after that. Definitely this week. I want everything done by this Friday. That's giving me a lot of time actually. Now I said that, that's like, oh yeah, I got ages now. But really, technically, this stuff is so overdue, and I'm particular about that sort of stuff. I want to bring it out to you, so I know I should be beating myself up, but I'm pretty particular about it, and I wish I could have brought it out, but unforeseen circumstances have occurred. So there you go. I might make up for it by doing a couple of quotes from Bane, if I can remember them, from the newest Batman film. I'm not sure. It sounds like I'm doing Bane, doing his voice, but I'm not sure how it's going to sound on this microphone. So I'm going to blame the microphone if this doesn't sound right, but let me just try and remember a couple of the things he says. Okay, there's the bit, both of them are from the plane, because if you look up Google, you can basically get the voice test of Bane before and after. Just look up Bane voice before and after or something on YouTube. He's got such an awesome voice. It basically sounds like Deck Arcane. So, yeah. So the bit on the plane where they're saying, like, what would happen if they take off his mask. And he goes, "It would be extremely painful for you." Ah. I feel like I need a bit more croakiness in there. And then, what's the other bit? What's the other bit he does? Yes. No, it's gone. I almost had it. I know what it is. No. See, this is where the time's going, because I'm too busy trying to do Bane quotes. I know there's a lot of quotes out there, but there's this one particular one I'm trying to get, and it's sort of half in my head, half just missing, just out of grasp. So, it would be extremely painful for you. And he goes, ah, there we go. "No, they would expect one of us in the wreckage, brother." It's a bit like that. That wasn't the exact quote, because as I was saying it, I know I got it wrong. Now you can see how OCD I am about this stuff, because I have to be perfect with these kind of things. So I'll keep working on my Bane quotes, and then hopefully by tomorrow you will have a better Bane quote. Oh yeah, and the map. Yeah, I forgot about that. Whoops. So what am I going to sign off with this time? Alright, thank you very much for watching and supporting me. And don't forget to support your local airports too by taking a plane ticket. Even if you don't need to travel, just buy one. Do it now. What can go wrong? I mean, not many planes crash, do they really? So it's terrible if it does happen, but the likelihood is just not likely. So really, you should do it, because you're just not going to crash. It's so unlikely you're going to crash, so you basically should go and get yourself a plane ticket. That's the logic I'm using. So see you later. Until the next time.